What's up, YouTube fam? I gotta break my silence about this because, as you can see in the thumbnail, this happened right in my own backyard. No, like not like literally in my own backyard, but this shit happened very close to me. I live in a city called Dayton, Ohio, and this shit happened in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is about not even an hour away. Yeah, here's my take, y'all. Shit. Y'all already know the first thing I'm gonna mention is, this whole black fatigue and black people are violent, and it's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. I'm sorry to say. We have a big fucking problem with violence. Like, we don't know how to resolve conflicts without being violent, it seems like. However, I don't think it was all just one side versus the other. I don't think like one side was right and then the other side was wrong. Once again, and this is gonna bother a lot of my white viewers, and you're probably gonna think I done switched up on y'all or something, but nah, I'm just gonna keep it real. I do need context. Anytime somebody beats the shit out of an old person, when I see people doing shit like that, bro, as violent and as irrational and uncivilized as a lot of black people can be, most people in general aren't gonna just beat the shit out of somebody like that for no fucking reason. Now, I'm not saying it was justified. I'm not saying that what they did was okay. I'm not saying that the white folks deserved what happened. I'm just saying I personally don't have enough context. I don't know the backstory about that, okay? Let me explain. I'm gonna go into a little detail. I'm gonna get a little bit personal here because I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that happened in my life for those that don't already know. I have a teenage daughter who was put in a foster home by her mother. Remember, we don't have custody of our kids. Not here in the state of Ohio. If you're a man, you can be the best father you are. But if you and the mother are not married, and the mother doesn't want you to have anything to do with your child, you can't have anything to do with your child. Well, my daughter's mother, who was a Caucasian woman, has kept my child from me for years. I've been fighting all my life. Through custody, court, everything. Spent thousands of dollars on lawyers, everything, just to be a part of my daughter's life. And I don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's obviously they fucking evil ass agenda, but they don't want me to be a part of my daughter's life. And I fought so hard, only to end up with CPS, Child Protective Services, ended up taking the daughter from the mom because the mom was so unfit, living in a dirty home. And I know y'all may seem like, what does this have to do with the story? Y'all hear me out, y'all. Please bear with me, because this is very, very, very important information about why I do the shit I do and why I talk so angrily on these fucking videos. And why I got so much passion to speak the truth and make the world different and change shit. And why I'm seeking power, no matter what the fuck it costs me. Here's why, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm about to wrap it up here. So, the fact that I've been fighting for my daughter all my life, only to be told, fuck you, because you're a dad, and we don't give a fuck about fathers. We don't want fathers to even be involved in their children. The mother, the whole time, was living in terrible conditions. And someone, it wasn't me, honestly. I would love to know who made the call, but someone called Child Protective Services, and only for them to take the child from the mother because she was living in bad conditions. And when I found out about it, I broke down and cried. I said, what the fuck, bro? Now my daughter's in a fucking foster home? Of course, I showed up immediately. The next day, I showed up to that first court hearing. I said, hey, yo, I'm the dad. No, take her out of that foster home and give her to me because I'm that child's father. Well, guess what these motherfuckers did? They said, nope, we're not going to give her to you. Fuck you. Boop, and put her back in a foster home. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to incriminate myself, but I'm telling y'all, there was an old white lady who was involved in this thing. And she looked at me. She literally looked at me across the room and smiled at me and my lawyer. Like, basically, like, no, we're not going to give you your child. Because Child Protective Services, they get paid. They get paid for basically trafficking children. So every time, for every week, every day that my daughter spent in that foster home, she got a paycheck. She's an old white lady. You would think she's some innocent old, little short, old, fat white lady. Oh man, I want to say her name so fucking bad, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I hate this bitch. If I ever see her, I will murder her with my bare hands, and I will go to jail. I'm telling y'all right now, if I ever see that bitch, matter of fact, the judge, yo, check this out. The judge who made the order that the father should not have anything to do with his child, even though there was nothing, y'all. I have like no child endangerment, no child molestation, nothing, y'all. There's nothing on my record that would prevent me from having custody of any of my children. I got joint custody of my second child, but my oldest child, just like, bro, she don't even want nothing to do with me no more. But it's because of these fucking judges. The judge who made the order was a black woman. So all this systemic racism shit, man, they can kiss my ass with that. It's a feminist thing. It's because women, it's this women rights, and women have all the power and men should have no power and no say so over their own family. That's pretty much what's happening. That's exactly what happened. And guess what, y'all? Long story short, they ended up giving custody back to the mother. And now my daughter doesn't even want shit to do with me. And I haven't done nothing but try to be in her life since the day she was fucking born. That's it. So what I'm saying is my point of this is that there is a reason to beat the shit out of anybody. There's never an excuse for an adult to beat up a child, no. But if you're saying, you know, all these black dudes, you know, they beat the shit out this old white lady, bruh, I need context. I'm sorry. Because of my situation, I need fucking context. Because if I ever seen this old, wrinkled white bitch who smiled at me in court saying hi, because she knows that they're going to get paid off my daughter being in a foster home, and they decided to not give me custody of my own fucking child, yeah, bitch, you're going to catch these hands. I hope you're going to catch these hands. And it's just whatever. I don't care if it's in front of your family or in front of the police, in front of my own children. Bitch, like when I see this old white bitch, I'm going to fuck her up. Now, that's my own anecdotal story. Now, let's be honest, y'all. I highly doubt that that's what happened in Cincinnati. I seriously doubt that the white lady that they beat up and punched on the ground was somebody who like had their kids took in or something. Now, listen, y'all. There's a reason for anything. Let's say somebody broke in the black people's house, burned the house. I'm just saying hypothetically. Let's just pretend like somebody broke in their house, fucking killed their dog, murdered their newborn baby, and then burnt the whole house down, and then took blood from the baby that they killed and then put F you fucking N-words. And then let's say those people in Cincinnati just happen to walk up to those blacks and say, hey, remember your house got burnt down? Hey, how'd you know that? And then the white people's like, well, that was us. We did that. Ha ha, you stupid nigger. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, they deserve to get, bro, they should be killed. Not only should they get jumped and beat the fuck out of, they should be murdered. Dude, it's okay. There's a reason to kill an old white lady. There's a reason to kill anybody, except for maybe a child. But there's always, guys, there are things that people do that are so bad that they need to be physically punished to the highest fucking degree. That's all I'm saying. I'm not justifying what they did in Cincinnati. I'm just saying y'all cannot keep jumping to conclusions. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there is a reason for people to do shit like that to somebody. Does that mean that that's what happened in Cincinnati? No. No. What happened was people lost their fucking temper and people don't know how to communicate without using violence. That's the fucking problem. If you people can't communicate, then you can't expect nobody else to respect you. You know? You can't expect people to look up to y'all and things like that. So my point of making this video is I want to say, like, what happened was wrong. I think what those people did was terrible. It was unjust. And I will say this though. It's my last point. And I meant to say this too with the Carmelo Anthony situation. This whole stand your ground law shit, I mean, I get it, but it's bullshit. Nigga, if I push you when I put my hands up and square up the fight, and then you pull out a gun and want to shoot me, not only is that bad communication on both of our part, that's what that's basically saying is that you're a punk. You're scared to throw them hands. Okay? And we get a lot of that, like with the Carmelo Anthony. Push me, push me again and watch what happens. Everybody's so ready to stab and shoot somebody. I see videos where people like, a nigga gets swung on, and the dude pulls out a gun and shoots him, and then gets away with it, because it's all self-defense. No, that's some punk shit, bro. They should change the fucking law. Nigga, if I swing on you, you better swing back. If not, you got your ass beat, or maybe I go to jail for assault. But if I challenge you to a fist fight, you should not be allowed to pull out a fucking gun, bro. There is nothing more dishonorable than pulling out a weapon in a fist fight. Back in the 1800s and shit, bro, you'd have been mad, bro. They'd have chopped your head off for doing that. So I'm gonna say this. Dude got slapped. I seen a video of the white dude slap one of the black dudes. I think it was like 5 people involved, like 10 people, maybe 5 on both sides. But yeah, the white dude did slap the black dude first. Now, what happened prior to that? You know what I mean? Y'all, there's so many gray areas. There's so much unexplained dialogue that happened before that. Ain't no telling what happened. But what I would say to you niggas, to all my black people out there, like, nigga, you a bitch if you jump somebody, bro. I've seen this shit a lot. No, I went to high school, bro. I grew up with mostly niggas, mostly black people, bro. So like, y'all can't tell me shit. And can't none of you niggas deny this. Nigga, I'm in the bathroom and I got beef with one nigga. I got beef with one guy. And me and him about to fight. And I push and shove him, or he push and shove me, whatever. Soon as we fight, or soon as I start winning, whichever comes first, all his homies jump in. Because they don't want to see they homie Ray get their ass whooped by a little light-skinned nigga named Jamal. Okay? That's happened a lot to me. I haven't got jumped much, not really. Like, because I was bringing knives to school and shit. I'm just letting y'all know. I let motherfuckers listen. I let people know how violent I can get early so they don't fuck with me. And that's just kind of what you got to do, unfortunately. But what I'm saying is, in the black community, y'all, they have a big problem with that. If you got 2 individuals fighting one-on-one, you got 10 people jumping on one person, that's not a fair fight. There's nothing honorable about that. Like I said, fighting should be the last resort anyway. If you can't communicate with your words, then you're not a real man. If you're not willing to stand up and defend yourself, you're not a real man either. But you shouldn't just go straight to violence. A lot of people just, I'm just gonna beat his ass. Whatever their little argument and altercation was, the white dude was dead wrong for slapping dude. That's what really set it off. White dude put his hands on the black dude. But again, what was said that made, what did the black dude say that made the white dude want to slap him? See, we gotta ask these questions too. We can't be biased. Oh, he's black and I'm black, so I'm on his side. Like, what did he do? What did the white people, like, I need to know what happened. I really can't give my take like I wanted to in this video because I don't know what the fuck happened. But I will say it's wrong. When the white dude slapped the black dude should have just square up and fight with him. Because all them niggas had to all jump in on one dude. That's just, come on, man. That just made them all look weak and soft. Now it gives everybody an excuse to talk they black fatigue shit and talk about how black people are violent and uncivilized. I tell y'all all the time, whether that's the truth or not, niggas, y'all give them ammunition to say that shit. So once again, there was people wrong on both sides. It was both fucking sides, okay? The white dude shouldn't have slapped the black dude. Nothing would have really popped off. He should have kept his fucking hands to himself. And then on the other side, all them niggas shouldn't have fucking jumped in on one person. Now, like, whatever that white lady did, I don't know. Because y'all, you remember, y'all know my story. But I don't know what she could have done and had all them dudes jump on her. I mean, was that really necessary? Like, even if she did the worst thing you could fucking imagine, like, was it really necessary for somebody to beat her down like that? I just, you know what I mean? I don't think any of it was really justified. Again, I think it was an altercation. It was people losing control. People's emotions and anger is out of control and nobody knows how to properly communicate. And because it was black and white people involved, of course, everybody's going to make it about race. Everybody's going to turn this and give their excuse for them to be racist. All right? And I'm just fucking tired of it, y'all. This racial, like, stop looking at things black and white and racist, man. Just try to find out, like, who's right and who's wrong. Like I said, y'all, there's an old white lady out there right now who are out here, right here in the city of Dayton, trying to take people's kids away so they can get paid, so they can get thousands of dollars for putting people's children in foster homes. And then look at you across the room and smile as if, bitch, like you fucking got, as if you can't get touched. Like I'm scared to go to jail, bitch. Like I'm not gonna find you. Like I won't find out where your grandkids go to school at, bitch. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I am borderline a fucking psychopath. Like, when I have an enemy, my thought is I have to kill this person. I have to hurt this person, no matter what. So, to anybody who's my enemy, you should be afraid. You should be very, very afraid. I'm just telling you that right now, because I don't believe in God. I don't believe I don't believe in karma. So just know that in my mind, the only way to punish you is one way, which is the physical, barbaric way. All right, but it takes a lot to get me there. So I'm saying, my last closing of this video, yes, there is a reason to beat the shit out of an old white lady. There's a reason to beat the shit out of anybody except a child, maybe. And even that's kind of questionable sometimes these days. But yeah, and then at the same time, you know, yeah, black people, we gotta stop being so fucking violent, man. I've been saying this for you. I'm gonna just keep saying it. I mean, it's the truth. Black people are very hostile and violent for no fucking reason a lot of times. And then at the same time, though, white people be doing shit that, you know, where they sometimes deserve their ass beat. Do we know what happened this time? I highly doubt that this was a reason. I highly doubt that any of this was like really justified. But I will say, because of all the controversy and all the shit that the Democratic Party is saying about it, it just makes white people want to hate us even more. Like it makes white people want to be racist. When white people would have never been racist, some of them are starting to turn racist because of shit like this. And then a lot of black people are turning racist too. So I don't know, man. I would say the whole thing was staged. Yeah, I think the whole Cincinnati brawl thing was just fucking made up. It was just another made up thing by the media to get us talking about race. That's my take. How about that? Yeah, of course my crazy ass is gonna say that, right? Because I don't think all normal and shit, you know. So I really don't give a fuck what people think. Yeah, that's my opinion, bro. I think it was wrong. It was wrong to resort to violence in that degree. At the same time, I'm very curious to what those people could have done or said, because it's just very odd. I've as violent as I've seen black people get, bro, I've never really seen nothing like that. I haven't seen them just attack an old white lady, not for no reason. Dude smacked the black dude first and they retaliate. It's just, but at the same time, they all shouldn't have jumped. It should have just been one-on-one. Like I said, it's chaos everywhere. Okay, people are wrong on both fucking sides. It's usually always like that. Anytime there's an altercation or something like that, it's usually not like, oh, one person was right and the other person was wrong. Nah, it's usually some underlining that happens. So I'm saying, them white people, they did or said they crossed some type of line that caused them people to react so violently. And at the same time, the white dude did slap the black dude first. Thirdly, the black people shouldn't have all jumped on that one dude. It should have just been one-on-one after the smack. So, you know, again, y'all, everybody's out of their fucking minds. Everybody. It's like I'm living in a fucking insane asylum. It's crazy. Like, I got family members and everything who look at me and think that I'm fucking crazy. But the reality is, I think all of you motherfuckers are crazy. Not necessarily like my family and people I know, but I'm just saying, I look at the world like everybody's a fucking computerized program. Everybody's just a fucking robot, just doing what they're programmed to fucking do. And I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I'm like the only thing that's like not an NPC in this fucking program. Like, I'm the only thing that can fucking think and rationalize and analyze, while everybody else is just doing what they're fucking programmed to fucking do. So what it seemed like, ain't nobody else thinking these thoughts. Ain't nobody else asking these questions. I don't see nobody else really doing it, not at the level that I am. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I got to go to work soon. Peace.